Yes, play is. We started up in southeastern Iowa in a classic up there. We played two good Iowa teams and didn't come out victorious, but we played hard and looking forward to some good things.
You mentioned two good Iowa teams. You took on Kirkwood, and that's quite the team.
Yes, correct. Kirkwood, they are the number 5 team in the country. They won 4 national championships in a row from 2006 to 2010. They made it back to the national championship last year again, so they usually have a good program.
That's got to be good for you from the standpoint of really seeing what the Lewis and Clark team can do and really seeing where improvement needs to be made and where your strengths are.
Correct. It was a good test for us. They're a big, strong, physical team, and it was really good to see, what it feels like to play against a top national type of team.
What looked good and what looked like it needed to be improved still?
Well, obviously our defense, we gave up a few more points than I would have liked, but offensively we did some good things. We ran the floor, and we got some good shots. We did some good things, but defensively is the main thing.
Let's talk some about the players this year and what the roster looks like. Tell us about Tabitha Carter.
Tabitha Carter, she is a freshman, 6'1", possibly 6'2", shot blocker, great rebounder, runs the floor, really athletic student from Vashon High School in St. Louis.
Nice that you can find somebody relatively close.
Yes, she's not too far away and almost a local girl.
What was her high school career like?
In high school, she started, I believe, all from her sophomore year to her senior year, and she started at the post, and she averaged probably about 10, 11 points a game in high school.
Takiyah Weathersby?
Takiyah Weathersby, she is from Chicago. She's a returner. She played last year. She didn't play as much last year, but this year we're looking for her to play and start and play a lot of major minutes for us. In Iowa, she had a 19-point game. So she's doing well for us right now.
And that's always good when somebody looks good in Iowa when they're playing that kind of competition.
Correct. She stepped up against top-notch talent, and she played pretty decent.
Kayla Farmer-Dampler.
She is a transfer from Kaskaskia, so she's a redshirt freshman. She sat out all last year. She tore her ACL, so we're working her back slowly and coming off of an injury. We're looking for her for a lot of good things. She was at a Division I junior college in Kaskaskia, and we're looking for her to really pick up the scoring load that we lost from Brasha Audain last year.
And it's not often that you get a redshirt player who wasn't here.
Correct, yeah. Hopefully she's, after the injury and after the surgery, she comes back at full strength and she should be good to go for us.
How's she looking so far?
She's looking pretty good. She had 5 blocks the other night, about 10 rebounds. So she's, defensively she's doing some good things, and we're just looking for her to score more.
Anytime somebody can look that good, have 5 blocks after surgery, that's got to be encouraging.
Yes, she's a great defensive player. She knows how to jump second and just hold her hand straight up and be a great defender.
What's the strength going to be? Is the team going to be stronger defensively or offensively?
It's going to be about the same. Hopefully, once we get to the region games, we'll pick up some more defensively, and we're still learning, still learning each other and learning our system, and we're gelling as a group, and hopefully defense is going to be our major thing, hopefully.
What would be the major thing in your mind? Are you a defensive person, an offensive person? What should people expect to see?
Well, I'm a transition guy. We like to run up and down the court and score a lot of points, and yeah, we like to play great defense, but we really like to push the ball and get out in transition.
Tell us about Shanoli Smith.
Shanoli Smith, she's a returner from last year, sophomore from Chicago. She's a great shooter. She had in one game, she had 5 threes, ended up with 23 points. So she can really shoot the ball, and we're looking for her to pick up the scoring load from our leading scorer last year, which was Claudette Maurice, and she led us in threes, and Shanoli can really shoot the ball just like that, and hopefully she can pick up from where Claudette left off.
Jerica Brooks?
Jerica Brooks, she's another returner, sophomore from Bloomington, Illinois. She's a three guard, and she's really athletic, great defender. She really likes to make things happen on the defensive end. She changes the game. She's on the front of our press, and she's really energetic.
And Latrice Taylor.
Latrice Traylor, she was a second team all-conference player last year. She's actually has a broken foot right now, so she's sitting out. Hopefully she'll be back in a couple weeks and she'll be back at full strength. But she's a really good guard, a playmaker. She can really make things happen offensively, and we really missed her over the weekend.
We need to take a break. We've got more of the Coaches Show coming up.
And welcome to another edition of the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to be talking with Michelle Singley about the dental hygiene program.
Dental hygiene students learn a variety of treatment skills when they're enrolled in the program at Lewis and Clark. For example, students learn to take a thorough medical history, to perform a head and neck assessment, including an oral cancer screening, and to assess the gum tissue, teeth, and bone of their patients. The students also take dental x-rays, perform dental cleanings, place dental sealants to prevent cavities, and treat the patient's teeth with fluoride or fluoride varnish. Dental hygiene students also teach others to take good care of their teeth with oral hygiene aids such as brush and floss. Our Gina the giraffe puppet is one of the students' favorites. We take her out to the schools to teach the kids good oral habits. For more information about the dental hygiene program, call us at 468-4413 and you can meet Gina.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold it. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome to the Coaches Show. I'm Kent Sheffel. Jerron Young is with me. He's the head coach of the women's team. Coach, we were talking about the roster before the break. Tell me about Monique Rigsby.
Monique Rigsby, she's our starting point guard, one of our team captains. She's a returner from last year. She's really an active guard that likes to penetrate, and she can shoot the ball. And we're looking for a lot of good things from her this year. Last year she averaged about 8 or 9 points a game, about 4 or 5 assists, but she led the conference. She's the returning free throw percentage leader in the conference. So we're looking for a lot of good things from her this year.
Expect to see more points this year?
Yes, we are. Hopefully
We're hoping to see more points?
Yes, hopefully she can average in double figures. That's what we really need for her to step it up offensively, and I think she's geared up and ready to go.
Capria Gregg?
She's an exciting freshman that we have from Springfield, Illinois. She's a shooter, plays the 2. She can really shoot the ball. We're looking for her to step in and play some major minutes and hopefully shoot the ball as good as Shinoli and some of those other shooters that we have, because we really are going to miss some of our shooters from last year. And that's why I went out and got some key freshmen that could shoot the ball.
And any player likes it when they can be recruited to shoot.
Exactly. And that's what I told her. As soon as she walked on campus, I said, you better shoot that ball anytime you're open. So hopefully she can fill it up for us.
Samaya Chenauld.
Samaya is a freshman. She's from the St. Louis area. She's one of our best defenders. Really active, really athletic guard that can. She gives our guards so much trouble in practice. You know, with Monique. You know, she really gets under Monique, and she's a good test for us in practice because she just plays so hard all the time.
Paris Bradley, tell us about her.
Paris Bradley is another returner from last year from the Chicago area. She didn't get as much time last year, but we're looking for her to play some major minutes. She's a bigger guard, about 5'9", 5'10", played at 3. Her shooting has improved and her ball handling has improved. We just need her to step it up defensively, and just her athleticism can really take over a game also, and hopefully she can, step it up for us.
Another Chicago player, Della Brown.
Yes, Della Brown. She's another returner. She's about 6 foot, 6'1". she can really rebound the ball and run the floor. She runs like a gazelle, just so athletic. We're just trying to get her out and transition and throw the ball out ahead so she can get some fast break layups.
Kylie Sneed?
Kylie Sneed is one of our shooters from Florida. She's another one that can just really just fill it up. She can shoot from pretty much anywhere on the court. We just need her to get off a couple of screens and be able to fill it up for us.
How did you become aware of her down in Florida? Was that through the internet? Did you know her? Or?
Well, my assistant coach, Joe McKenna, he had a contact down there in Florida, and he did a great job of getting her here, and we were lucky to get her.
Ramnesha Wood.
Ramnesha Wood is probably one of our most exciting players. Right now she's averaging 22 points a game from the first 2 games. She's a transfer from St. Louis Community College. She was first team all-conference at St. Louis Community College as a freshman, and she is a really exciting player.
It's got to be nice for you to be able to pull in a player like that.
Yes, it is. I was, a former assistant coach at St. Louis Community College, and she was one of our players there, and so we were really lucky to get her. She's got some interest from some other schools, but we were so lucky that we landed her. We were really excited.
It says something about your recruiting skills when you're able to bring her along, basically.
Yes, we try really hard and recruiting the area and recruiting all over. We just really don't have very many boundaries at all of recruiting.
We've got a game coming up in a few minutes against Missouri Valley. Tell us what to expect there.
Missouri Valley, it's a good 4-year school. We didn't play them yes, we did play them last year, but they're a really good program, and they like to run a lot of Princeton offense, from what I understand from last year. They play really good man defense. We're just looking to go out and just really attack them offensively, and we're going to, give them some hard pressure on defense.
And what should we expect from a conference standpoint this year? It's never an easy conference.
No, it's not. It's always a tough one. Last year, we of course won the conference, but we didn't get out of the region, so we have some unfinished business to take care of. We have some really great schools in the conference, with Lakeland that went to the national tournament. John Wood's always pretty good. ICC has a new coach with Cindy Stein, who was the former Mizzou coach. So we have a really tough conference. Parkland is good also. They have a really good program. They went to the national tournament a couple years ago. So we're looking for, to be right there in the mix with the other teams.
What's it going to take to make that tournament this year?
It's going to take a lot of hard work, especially on defense. We're going to have to get by pretty much everyone, as far as defensively and really getting after them.
What's the work ethic like for this team? I'll hear coaches say, oh, this team really works. Oh, yeah. I've really got to light the spark under this team.
Yeah.
What's this team like?
Well, we're pretty decent right now. We need to work a lot harder because we're going to have some tough competition come, conference and region. And if we don't work as hard as these other teams, then it's going to be a long year. But hopefully, our work ethic steps up and we'll be right there.
Several new players this year. Did they realize what they were getting into when they came?
Oh, no, they didn't, but they got a good wake-up call when we played in Iowa, and then we had a pretty good jamboree. We played against Vincennes, which is usually a nationally ranked team. John A. Logan's a pretty good team, so they really got a chance and opportunity to see, what it's like up here in this conference and region.
You've got some new things on the schedule this year, the Penn Tournament?
Yes, the Penn Valley Tournament. It's in Kansas City. We play Penn Valley. They're a Division II junior college. And we also play Carl Albert, which is a Division I junior college, and they're usually pretty good.
And then you're also headed to Chicago for the Kennedy Tournament.
Yes, Kennedy King Tournament. Actually, that's where I played at, so I wanted to make a return trip up there and get a good look, because there's always some good basketball in Chicago. And also I wanted our Chicago players to be able to go home and play at home. But we play against South Suburban. South Suburban's a really good team, and Kennedy King, they're also as well pretty good.
It's got to be a challenge to make a trip that distance, and knowing that the girls are going to have that little added pressure by playing in front of the hometown fans.
Yes, I know the Chicago players will be really excited to be able to go home and play. A lot of their families didn't get a chance to see them play last year, but they're going to get a chance to play, and hopefully they do some good things.
What can we expect to see as far as Missouri games go? You'd mentioned the tournament, at the Penn Tournament, but what other games should we expect and be looking for?
As far as the The Missouri games, we really don't have very many games in Missouri. We just play the Missouri Valley and Missouri Baptist. So
Morrissey Construction
those are the
Company
only
is a
local
general
teams that we
contracting
play out in
firm
Missouri.
that specializes in
All
housing,
Illinois and-
historic renovation,
and down,
educational,
down
and commercial
south, southern
construction.
Illinois.
For
And
60
this is a new
years,
venture for
Morrissey
you as
Construction
well,
has
with this being
exceeded
your
client
first
expectations
full year
by
as head
completing
coach of the
projects
women's
ahead
team
of
at Lewis
schedule
and Clark.
and under budget,
Yes, I'm really
while
excited to
providing
be
quality
here.
construction
It's
services.
great.
Maintaining good
Everyone
relationships
on the
while
campus
placing the
is
client's
really
building
nice.
investments
It's like a
first
big
has helped the
family.
company build a
Dion, the
reputation as a
athletic
trustworthy
director, does a
contractor
great
with a
job. He's
multitude
really
of
helpful.
repeat clients.
Sean
For more
Gill,
information,
our
visit
new student support,
morrisseyconstruction.com.
our student activities director, he does a great job with helping us out with everything. And I'm just so excited to be here, and I'm looking to have a great year.
It's got to be exciting from the standpoint that there's a basketball tradition growing, and to be in on that ground level, be able to really take it to the next step, it's got to be fun.
Yeah, it's going to be exciting just to see if we can do what we did last year. Of course, I was an assistant last year, and we made it to that regional championship game, but we just couldn't get over the hump. And hopefully this year we work hard enough and we're able to make it.
You mentioned you were an assistant last year. Talk some about being an assistant coach. That's got to be trying from the standpoint that you don't get to run things, but
Right.
yet you got to be there and
Right.
on your toes every minute.
Yes, it's definitely a big difference from being the assistant and the head coach. So much more responsibility is on my hands, and I'm just so excited to take on the challenge, and I know that we're going to be able to do some good things.
I've always thought one of the biggest challenges would be recruiting.
Yes, recruiting was a big challenge. It's always a challenge to be able to get so many good players. There's a lot of great players out there, and to be able to get the top players is a big challenge. But I feel like with this year's recruiting class, we did pretty good, and we're going to be hopefully able to get some more with the results that we do this year.
That's going to do it for this edition of the Coaches Show. Jerron Young has been here. I'm Kent Scheffel. We've got women's basketball coming up in just a few minutes.
Today we're going to check out the music program with Dr. Teresa Crane.
Have you always wanted to learn how to play the piano? Maybe you wanted to learn Beethoven's Für Elise.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account?
Or maybe you like a more popular style like Jim Brickman. Or maybe you like jazzy blues. You can learn all this and more right here at Lewis and Clark Community College.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institution.
Along with weight loss, it's one of the many ways to fight osteoarthritis pain. For more information on managing pain, go to fightarthritispain.org.
Terry, Riverbend Arena. I'm John Newman with my partner Sean Rayburn, and we are happy to bring you women's Trailblazer basketball tonight. And it's been a rough road starting 0-2, but trying to get the right start, at home.
Yeah, it's really important. On the road, they struggled a little bit. Their scoring wasn't quite where they needed it to be, and their first home opener here of the season, it'd be good for them if they can get that offense rolling and get that first victory of the season.
Yeah, and it starts inside, just with any basketball game. And let's talk a little bit about some of the size that Lewis and Clark can bring.
Yeah, number 34, Tabitha Carter, is 6'2". She's a freshman out of Vashon High School in St. Louis, so they're going to be going to her with the big frame.
Yeah, definitely. And again, I mean, starting 0-2, never good to start your season, but you can definitely get some momentum at home if you can get that first win. And if they can get their scoring, if they can get out and make easy shots, try not to take any shots for granted, any possessions for granted, I think we can see a Trailblazer win.
Yeah, and getting that first win, then they can start building momentum on the winning side, maybe get a couple before they go back on the road. And that would get this season off to a better start than what it has been.
Yeah, only 58 points in their last one. They would like to see that in the 70-80 range, to consistently win in this league. But again, talk a little bit about the visiting Missouri Valley Vikings also coming in. They have a lot of size as well. We've watched them in the shoot around. Both teams not making a lot of shots. Looks a little rusty out there, but again, it's still early in the season.
Yeah, it's early in the season, and it is warm up, so they're just probably shaking off a little bit of the rust. And once that whistle blows for the game time, though, both teams will be ready to match up against each other and try and get a victory here tonight.
And that's always the big difference. It's a lot different from just shooting around trying to get loose than trying to, when that whistle blows and that tip off, the adrenaline starts going. And if you can just get through the game plan, I think for the Trailblazers, that's the biggest thing today, is just executing the game plan and trying to make sure that they come and do what they mean to do on the court.
Yeah, execution is the key word there. This Trailblazer team can beat Missouri Valley here tonight as long as they execute all game long.
It's always a big test when these JV teams come in because, I mean, they come from a four-year school, and these teams have a lot of size, have a lot of talent. And it really puts a test for the Trailblazers because if they can come in and compete, it's one of those things that it gives you a lot of confidence for the road ahead.
Right, yeah. Initially, when you see that JV term on the schedule, sometimes you can overlook that team, and hopefully the Trailblazers are ready to go here tonight and don't overlook Missouri Valley.
And it'll be something to see because they're on the court right now. Things are getting loose, and again, it's all about the fast start for these Lewis and Clark teams.
Yeah, hopefully they can come out of the gate with some fire, get some points on the board early here against this team, and then start just adding to it after that.
Yeah, we saw the men's team put up 90 points in their last outing here at the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena, and we'd like to see the same kind of scoring output from our Lady Trailblazers today.
Yeah, hopefully the Lady Trailblazers can take it here at home and have a good start here tonight.
All right, we will be back in just a minute with starting lineups and your opening tip. I'm John Newman.
I'm Sean Rayburn.
And you are watching LCTV.
Hello and welcome.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Macias Insurance, professional, independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny Holt. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466 7062.
American Family Insurance.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready and...
C. Terry, RiverBend Arena. I'm John Newman.
I'm Sean Rayburn.
And thank you for joining us tonight. We got ladies Trailblazer basketball action against the Missouri Valley JV Vikings. And we're almost ready to get this one going. But again, a lot of excitement. Things are starting to ramp up here. And it'll be, again, a good first home test for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, with just over 2 minutes until tip-off here this evening on a Friday night. Both teams getting ready to go, and both teams looking ready to start this game.
And again, just to kind of get those last few things worked out early in the season here, you're going to have some things that you're going to try early, try to get some things going offensively. But again, it's just interesting to see, again, against one of these JV from these four-year schools, how ready our Trailblazers can be.
Exactly, and I think they can answer the test tonight. And just got about another minute 38 until tip-off, and we'll find out how the Trailblazers want to get this thing started.
And again, I mean, going 0-2, you can kind of get down on yourself early in a season. And this is the time where you start at home, you can get a fresh new start and start implementing the things that can still make for a successful season.
And that's the key. You can't look at your record right now. It's still really, really early in the season, and you got to take each game one game at a time. It's a new day. That's how you have to think about it, and hopefully they do. And if they do take that aspect to this game, maybe they can come away with a win.
Yeah, you're right. Game by game, it's a long season. And it's just one of those things that if you can start today, you can start every day the same way. And so.
Yeah, so hopefully they've got a fresh mind tonight. We're just under a minute away until tip-off.
So we're almost ready for starting lineups and your opening tip. Again, thank you for joining us on the Trailblazer Network. I'm John Newman.
I'm Sean Rayburn.
And you are watching Lewis and Clark LCTV.
Yeah, we're here on
and let's take it down for the starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena, home of the Lewis and Clark Community College Trailblazers, for the first home game of the women's basketball season. Fans, coaches, and players, the National Junior College Athletic Association is committed to the ideals of good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play. We ask all fans, coaches, and players to show respect for the opposing team, game officials, and each other before, during, and after this afternoon's game. Anyone throwing objects or participating in any other acts in conflict with good sportsmanship, safety, and fair play are subject to ejection and prosecution. Your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Before we meet the starting lineups, would you please rise for our national anthem? Missouri Valley's head coach is Josephine McLean. Her assistant coach is Hannah Young. Starting, number 20, Alyssa Snyder. Number 21, Brooke Sanders. Number 32, Hannah Wood. Number 33, Jasmine Kelly. And number 35, Ashley Schold. Now it's time to meet the starters for your Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. Lewis and Clark's head coach is Jaron Young. Assistant coaches are Joe McKenna, Carrie Jackson, Erica Lewis. Their starters are number 5, Takiyah Weathersby. Number 15, Kyla Farmer Damper. Number 14, Sholey Smith. Sorry. Number 22, Monique Rigsby. And number 12, Ramnesha Wood.
And we're about ready for tip. And again, I mean, it's going to be a small lineup for Lewis and Clark, trying to get some speed out early.
Yeah, their tallest player on the court starting off tonight is going to be Kayla Dampler.
And be interesting to see how this one goes. Again, first home game of the season for the Lady Trailblazers. 0-2 start, trying to turn that around. And we are ready for tip.
Yeah, both teams coming in before this tip-off with a little bit of fire. Let's see how it starts off early on.
And everybody's set. Everybody's ready to go. And it's going to be Missouri Valley start off the game. And their offense is underway. And dribble down the right side. Up and in. Beautiful shot. That's Hannah Wood. Her first 2 points of the game. And
Trailblazers trying to rally right back here and battle right back and stay in this game.
Rigsby over. And she gets it right back. Trying to set up any sort of offense. And pass poorly. Bad pass there, but turn right back over.
Yeah, that was Weathersby that picked that ball off back for the Trailblazers. So
now,
let's see if they can get something set up.
Smith back to Rigsby. Rigsby tries to set something up again. That's back to Smith. Inside. Up, no good. And tries to get her own rebound.
Yeah, Weathersby was unmanned there, and she could not put up the easy bucket.
Quick backdoor pass. Shot no good. And coming back the other way for the Trailblazers. Out in transition, stepped on the line. That's Smith again underneath the basket.
Yeah, Smith really needs to be aware of where her feet are. Both feet were basically on the other side of the line when she stepped out. That wasn't even close.
So full court pressure now from the Trailblazers. And pass in. Snyder over to Wood. Wood picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. And ball bounces off of Alicia Snyder, number 20's. That's just confusion.
Yeah, that was a great job by Chanelli Smith to have that pressure and cause Missouri Valley to really turn over that ball.
18-20 now in this first half to play. And Lewis and Clark trying to get their half-court offense underway. And Smith finally, Weathersby up and good. That ties it at 2.
Yeah, that was the first bucket by either team since the first 15 seconds of the game.
And beautiful defense, but back towards the Vikings. Shot up and missed. Kind of an unfortunate shot from number 33, Jasmine Kelly. Was wide open and just couldn't get it. Couldn't get it there.
Didn't have enough power on that shot, and a foul called there on the Trailblazers, and
that's
kind of a borderline call.
It's going to be on Farmer Dampler, her first. First shot up and good. That's Brooke Sanders. Sanders' second shot. 2 for 2.
That's how you want to start off your night at the line. And a big 3 there by Lewis and Clark. They answer right back.
So 5 to 4 now.
That was Weathersby on the 3.
So tight man-to-man defense from Lewis and Clark. Another bad pass by Missouri Valley.
Yeah, Missouri Valley really needs to clean up their passing game. It's been sloppy, and the Trailblazers are really taking advantage of these bad passes.
So it's going to be Rigsby on the ball. She cuts towards the middle. And up and under, no good, but she's going to draw the foul. And that foul is going to be on Snyder, her first. So Rigsby goes to the line for 2.
First time at the line for any player on the Trailblazers tonight.
Motion up, and first one's good. So, again, free throws, a big thing early in the game.
Yeah, you got to take care of your free throws. If they're going to give you those easy points, you have to take advantage of it. And so far, both teams are perfect on the night, even though it's early.
And second one's up and good, so 7 to 4 now. And more full court pressure by the Trailblazers. Snyder over to Sanders. Sanders no good. Ball out of bounds is going to stay with Missouri Valley. Both teams going half-court offense to start this game, so styles similar, so we'll see who has the better team.
Both teams trying to really just feel each other out early on.
3 ball, good. That's Snyder. So tie game at 7. Ball almost goes out of bounds and turned over by Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, both teams 1 for 1 from 3.
And good play up front by Ramnesha Wood, keeping the ball from being thrown in.
Yeah, the Trailblazers doing a good job of not letting Missouri Valley get anything easy here early on.
Ball tipped and intercepted, and no good. And on the rebound, no good.
That was number 5, Weathersby, on the rebound, and she couldn't put it up for the points.
Another good defensive play by Wood. In for the Trailblazers, number 33. That's Della Brown. Ball in. Carried over the timeline by Snyder. Snyder holds on to it. 3 ball. Rims out. Rebound. That one's good by Sanders. It's her 4th point of the game. And through the lane. That's up, and they're going to count it. So Ramnesha Wood has the chance for the 3-point play.
Yeah, that was a good job by Wood. She didn't quit on her shot after she got fouled. She was able to finish, got the 2, and trying to go for the old-fashioned 3-point play.
Any way you can get it. Goes through her motion, up, whistle. No good. And Mo Valley tries to get something going. That's Jasmine Kelly, goes through the lane. She's got her first points of the game.
Yeah, that was a nice job moving it into the basket by Kelly.
So, again, Rigsby trying to get something for this Trailblazer offense in the half court. Passes high post, and that's no good.
Just kind of tossed up there by Dampler, and really nothing going for the Trailblazers.
And again, a miss. That one by Brown.
Yeah, Brown couldn't find the net either. Trailblazers really struggling here to get that basket the last couple minutes. They haven't been able to put one in.
And ball tipped, but caught by Snyder. And the press is taken off. Snyder. And foul called.
On the Trailblazers, that was number 33 picking up her first foul, Della Brown.
Ball on the far side. Beautiful play by Wood, but can't keep it in, so still Mo Valley ball. Again, I mean, both kind of methodical approaches, but Lewis and Clark trying to speed up the defense on the defensive side.
Yeah, they've caused a little bit more pressure than Mo Valley has on the defensive side of the ball, and they're just trying to be able to do that enough to where they can find some buckets on the offensive side.
Missed by Schuld, her first shot of the game. 3 also missed by Kelly, her second miss perimeter shot. She's in trouble. And that's going to be a foul on Smith.
And that was all started from the pressure by Della Brown on number 33, Jasmine Kelly. So that Brown pressure really caused that breakup right there.
Substitution for Lewis and Clark in for the Trailblazers, number 10, Paris Bradley, out of Hyde Park Academy, Chicago. That's a travel and over and back. They'll call it traveling. Lewis and Clark ball. Again, just you have to know where your feet are going to be.
Exactly. That's the easy part of this game is knowing where the lines are and where your feet are at all times. And both teams have been called for traveling and stepping out of bounds. So
3 ball up, no good. Wood missed the 3. Now Wood up, no good. Rebound. That's Bradley. She brings the ball down. And Wood, beautiful pass inside.
That was, the bucket was made by Dampler, and a couple of good passes there for the Trailblazers, able to string together, and they were able to get the 2-point bucket.
Snyder into Sanders. Sanders puts up a shot, but offense gets called for the moving violation. Trailblazer ball. And down the floor in a hurry. Wood. It's back to Rigsby. Rigsby to Bradley. Bradley over to Brown. Brown back to Bradley. Can't seem to know where they want to go with the ball. Rigsby's going to cut the lane. Beautiful left-hander, no good. Back to the perimeter.
Nice rebound by number 33, Brown.
Turnaround, no good by Dampler. And that's going to go out of bounds. So Valley ball.
Once again, another Trailblazer possession where they just couldn't finish the drive. They made a couple nice plays to get close to the rim, and they just couldn't find the net.
Score still tied 11-11, 13:45 to play in this first half.
Yeah, the Trailblazers defense has been stingy so far, and let's just see if they can pick it up on the offensive side.
Wood shot no good. Rebound. Brown down the floor. Another layup missed. Got her own rebound and good. Ramnesha Wood. Her second basket of the game.
Another lead for the Trailblazers. They lead it now 13-11, 13-14 left to go in the first period.
A little backdoor cut. Beautiful shot made. And Lewis and Clark back at it. Pass across court. So Bradley gets fouled, but before the shot, so ball out underneath the basket. Couple of substitutions in.
Weathersby back in, number 5 for the Trailblazers.
And number 24, that's Jerica Brooks. Perimeter shot no good by Rigsby. Rebound Brooks. And back to Mo Valley. Snyder working on the perimeter. Megan Embry's first touch of the game. Shot up, no good. First shot missed by Kelly, but then back in by Brooke Sanders. Lewis and Clark 3-ball, no good.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark trying to answer. The Mo Valley's on a 4-point run here and trying to add to it. The pass was long, trying to hit number 21, Brooke Sanders, right there on that little breakaway. Snyder just a little long on the pass.
So Rigsby calls the play before she hits the timeline.
Yeah. Trailblazers trying to slow things down here and get acclimated back to where they want it.
Another perimeter shot missed. They've missed 3 perimeter shots in a row now. You've got to get closer to the basket. And now Mo Valley ball. Sanders back to Embry. Embry's first shot of the game goes in. That's a 3.
That's a pretty big 3 here early for Missouri Valley. Now they have a 5-point lead, and the Trailblazers really struggling to hit baskets.
Brown missed. Back inside. Shot missed badly.
That was Weathersby. She wasn't even looking at the rim.
So, timeout. Mo Valley. But again, I mean, some perimeter shots need to go a little bit closer to the basket.
Yeah, the Trailblazers right now, the last couple minutes, it really looks like they're just trying to rush things and trying to hit that lucky basket when they just need to slow it down a little bit, take their time, and find the basket with out rushing the ball.
So still a lot of time in this half. 11:25 to play, down by 5. Mo Valley leads this one 18-13, and not a lot of good rotation calling these set plays, looking for a little bit more movement off the ball, I would think.
They really have not had that many passes once they've got it to their side of the court. There was maybe one bucket that had about 3 passes on it, but besides that, it really hasn't been there. So if they can add some passing around the perimeter and maybe find a hole in this Missouri Valley defense, maybe that'll allow them to have a lot more scoring opportunities.
Snyder working on Brooks, and that pass is intercepted. Fast break opportunity for Lewis and Clark, broken up, but good defense on the full court.
Yeah, that was Dampler on the intercepted pass, and Mo Valley did a good job to get back there and break up the cross.
Into the game for Mo Valley, number 22, Maggie Chandler. Lewis and Clark gets the ball in. Perimeter passing. Rigsby cross court. Brooks can't get it to go. Shot up, too long. Rebound Mo Valley. Snyder brings it down. Baseline, gets it back. Tries to make something happen. Splits the defenders, but they're going to call it before the shot. And that's going to be on Brooks, her first.
Yeah, another Lewis and Clark foul, and their defense has been pretty good trying to get the ball back here. They're already down by 5.
Shot by Snyder, no good.
That was a 3. It was pretty close, but lucky for the Trailblazers, it didn't go in.
Rebound, Lewis Clark back down, and shot Weathersby, again, not there. Snyder brings it down for Mo Valley. To Surratt. Surratt tries to make something happen. Can't do it. Over to Embry. Embry gets into the middle. Ring around, no good. And goes back to Lewis and Clark. And Rigsby, clear lane to the basket, can't get the layup to go down. Weathersby's shot off back rim, no good. And going back to Mo Valley.
Yeah, and now it's been a decent time in this first half that the Trailblazers haven't been able to hit a bucket.
And that's Surratt. She gets her first points of the game.
And you got to wonder if they can get things back going in the right direction. Lewis and Clark's going to take a timeout and try and talk things over.
They'll take a full timeout. We'll take a timeout as well. Thank you for joining us on the Trailblazer Network.
Yes, I am. Give it to him hard. No.
Every day, kids witness bullying.
Why you stab me with it? No.
They want to help,
Ow.
but don't know how. Teach your kids how to be more than a bystander. Visit stopbullying.gov.
And we're back at the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena. I'm John Newman for Sean Rayburn, my partner here. And 7-point lead for Mo Valley right now. Not a lot of shots going down for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, the last couple minutes, the Trailblazers haven't been able to hit that bucket. They were leading at one point, 13-11, so it's a 9-point run here for Missouri Valley. And the Trailblazers just took a timeout. They talked things over, and hopefully they can get the ball back and break up this scoring run by Missouri Valley.
So throwing the ball in for Lewis and Clark is Farmer Dampler into Ramnesha Wood running the offense. Wood over to Bradley, ends up with it. She can't hold on to it, and it's going to be Mo Valley ball again. Again, just some poor, careless mistakes, letting this lead grow a little bit by more. So it's going to be Snyder with the ball. She's going to fire a three. Nothing but net.
And the Trailblazers have struggled right there. The Missouri Valley point guards have been able to take those open shots almost basically uncontested, and they've been hitting more than they've been missing, so they really need to tighten up the defense when the point guard's shooting.
And free ball, Lewis and Clark, no good. That's another miss by Wood from the perimeter. Ball's going to stay with Lewis and Clark. In for Lewis and Clark, number 14, that's Shanoli Smith. Ball into Smith. Has it at the top. Clears out the side. She's going to take a shot. That's going to be a 2, no good. Rebound fought for, and they're going to call that Mo Valley ball.
Yeah, it was a good effort there by number 5, Weathersby, and she just accidentally rolled on the line there, so another turnover by the Trailblazers.
Snyder brings the ball down. She has 6 points, 2 threes. Picks up the dribble. That one's Embry. She loses the ball out of bounds. Back to Lewis and Clark.
Trailblazers catching a break there with that Mo Valley turnover. Trying to break. Now it's a 12-point run here for Missouri Valley, so this run is really growing quickly.
10-point lead for Mo Valley, 23-13, 8:15 to play in this first half. Wood trying to make something happen. She gets the ball knocked away by Embry. And ball inside to Weathersby, no good. She's missed 4 in a row. Snyder brings it down for Mo Valley. She looks for 3, doesn't have it. And shot no good by Embry. Rebound Lewis and Clark, and they've got numbers. 3 on 3. Behind the back pass, almost out of bounds. Saved. Shot no good.
That was Jerica Brooks on the shot. It was a nifty little pass to keep the ball in play, but Brooks a little short on the jump shot.
Dampler knocks the ball out of bounds, trying for the turnover, but ball stays with Mo Valley. Snyder looks to the sideline for the play. And she inside, back perimeter. Kelly no good. Ball up and good for Marcy Embry, her 5th point of the game. And there's Wood up. and good. Oh, Smith, excuse me. That's her first 2 points of the game.
And finally, the Trailblazers getting a bucket, and maybe that'll be what they need to break up this offensive momentum that Missouri Valley's got going for them.
Ball inside. Embry up and good. No, Surratt up and good. Back for Lewis and Clark. Coast to coast, no good. Ball coming, that was a huge travel.
Travel on Embry there. I think she just didn't expect to have that much open area and just lost her train of thought.
Yeah, she saw the basket. She thought she scored before she put the ball up.
Right.
Back in for Lewis and Clark, number 22, Monique Rigsby at Riverview High School, St. Louis, Missouri. She brings the ball down. 2-3 zone for Mo Valley. Now switch to man-to-man. Ball top of the key with Weathersby. Over to Wood. Wood makes a spin move. Didn't get called with travel. Gets her own rebound up. Air ball no good.
And the Trailblazers, that's the one thing they haven't done that well tonight is getting those rebounds and getting buckets after the offensive rebound. They have been getting the rebounds. They just haven't been able to finish.
Snyder to Embry, no good. Pass Wood to Smith. Gets another bucket. 27-17. 5:50 to play in this first half.
Yeah, as time's winding down here in the first half, the Trailblazers just trying to hang in here and keep it close.
Surratt into Embry, no good. Rebound. Chandler, she gets fouled. She's going to shoot two. Foul is on Weathersby, her first. 6-team foul for the Trailblazers. First shot up, no good, short rim.
And that was the first free throw missed of the evening.
So it's going to be Maggie Chandler's second shot. Up. And she missed them both.
All right, well, now the Trailblazers know who they can possibly put to the line and maybe take advantage next time.
And Dampler out to Wood, no good. So another perimeter shot missed. Snyder looks back to the Mo Valley sideline. She's going to shoot another three. She hasn't missed one yet.
She has been good from the three-point range all night. As you said, she hasn't missed.
30-17. Shot up for that Smith. No good. So under 5 minutes to play now. And shot up and good. That's another one for Jasmine Kelly.
Yeah, and that was an assist on Macy Embry. She had a nice little dump-off pass, and then Kelly was able to go and finish it.
Second foul on Takiyah Weathersby. 3-point play converted. So 33-17 now. As Lewis and Clark brings it back. That's Smith inside. And Weathersby makes up for the foul. Nice little two. 33-19, 4.5 to play.
Yeah, this is an important time in this game. The Trailblazers need to stay as close to Missouri Valley as they can, as they don't really want to start the second half in a big hole.
Snyder gets called for traveling, and Lewis and Clark gets a break there as she was running through the lane. So now it's going to be Rigsby bringing the ball down. She calls the play. Trying to set something up. Begging players to move. Three-pointer long. Lewis Clark just cannot find the range from the outside.
Yeah, their struggles are just continuing at shot after shot from the three-point range.
And ball knocked out of bounds. That's going to stay with Mo Valley.
Good defense there by number 12, Ramnesha Wood.
She's made a few good defensive plays today. Snyder trying to get the ball in for Mo Valley. Floats it in. That's no good. for Kaylee Surratt. She's got 2 points, but she's missed a few. 3:49 to play. Rigsby brings the ball down. Over to Dampler. Dampler inside. That one was Ramnesha Wood. She's had a lot of chances underneath the basket.
Yeah, the Trailblazers have really been looking to her underneath, and that was a good defense there. Well, it was a foul on Missouri Valley, but the Trailblazers just need to be able to get that bucket underneath, and that could really change the way this game is going. So hopefully they can hit the first free throw, and they can't.
Poorly missed. She's got a chance for another one. Again, 33-19 your score. Trailblazers trailing in this one. And that's going to be a timeout for Mo Valley. And again, I mean, a lot of shots inside, a lot of things that could, I mean, a lot of bounces just not going the Trailblazers' way right now.
Yeah, it's really about being consistent from wherever you're taking a shot at, and the Trailblazers really have not done that at all tonight.
And, I mean, if you can just get a few of these shots inside, a little bit more movement off the ball, this game could be extremely different.
Right. A lot of times the Trailblazers have gotten down on their side of the court really quickly and just have rushed things and haven't been able to get that open shot and trying to force stuff that's really not there.
As you saw there, head coach Jerron Young for the Trailblazers, very animated in that huddle, trying to get his Trailblazers to just get something going on the offensive end. 3:36 to play. A not insurmountable lead. It's still the first half, but just these Trailblazers got to get something going. Second shot, in and out.
The Trailblazers trail by 14 here with only a few minutes left to go here in this first half, so hopefully they can get something going and get back into this game.
Beautiful block by Dampler, but saved by Mo Valley. Snyder puts up another three. That one got tipped. And that ball's going to stay with Mo Valley. Dampler had a chance to pick that one up, but let it roll out of bounds.
Yeah, for a minute there, I thought that the Trailblazers were going to take that possession away.
So ball out underneath. Surratt gets one blocked. That's Weathersby. Rigsby tries to set up the offense again. She's going to slash lane. She gets it slapped away by Surratt, but beautiful play.
Wood was there to pick up the loose ball for Lewis and Clark.
That's her 6th point of the game. Ball past the timeline. Surratt, top of the key. Snyder can't hold on to it. Weathersby, another good defensive play. Ball's loose. And that's going to stay with Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, since that last timeout, Missouri Valley has really gotten sloppy on the offensive side and really given the Trailblazers a chance to climb back in this game. They're down by 12, so let's see what happens in the next couple minutes.
Under 2.5 to play now, 33-21 your score. And shot, another perimeter shot, no good. Weathersby with the rebound underneath. She gets fouled. She's going to have a chance at 2.
Yeah, good job by Lewis and Clark to catch the air ball and have a chance for more points after getting fouled.
Into the game for Lewis and Clark, number 32, Kylie Sneed. She missed that perimeter shot. Weathersby up. And she drains the first one. Good to see a free throw made. Had some trouble with that today. In for Mo Valley, it's number 21. That's Brooke Sanders back in the game. She's got 4 points. Weathersby's second shot good. So Takiyah Weathersby, sophomore out of Hyde Park Academy, Chicago.
And after the Trailblazers narrow it down to a 10-point game, Mo Valley's going to take a timeout.
So again, 2:21, 10 points. Again, like you said earlier, this is that time where you've got to get serious, and if you can tick away at the deficit now, it'll make it a lot easier come the second half.
Exactly. You just got to tighten up those laces, play some good defense, and exactly what's been happening. Missouri Valley has been turning over the ball, and Lewis and Clark has been taking advantage of those opportunities.
Fouls now a problem, though, for the Trailblazers. 17 fouls puts Mo Valley in the bonus. So you've got to play smart defense for the next 2:21. So you're not giving away free points.
Yeah, that really is a big key here in the last 2 minutes and 21 seconds. You don't want to give away any free points at all.
So ball in, full court pressure from the Trailblazers. Ball across the timeline, but thrown away. Rigsby coming down the floor. Beautiful play, undercut. Wood, no foul called. Smart play by Weathersby, bouncing it off the defender.
Very smart play. That was heads up. She knew there was no way, even if she caught the ball, she was going to be able to stay in bounds, so she just tossed it off the side of the Mo Valley player. Smart play.
Wood into Weathersby. Back underneath for Rigsby, too strong. Again, Wood there underneath. She draws the foul.
Yeah, the one thing Lewis and Clark is going to be able to say they can't be mad about is their opportunities that they've had underneath the basket. They've really missed a lot of shots.
So that foul is going to be on number 22, Maggie Chandler, her first. Shot for Wood, up and good. Her first made free throw of the game. Second shot, also good.
Trailblazers good on the line tonight.
She's got 8 points. And right back on the defensive side. Ball intercepted by Weathersby. Looks down the floor, threw it right back. As baseball pass after baseball pass.
And that one the Missouri Valley couldn't control either as it goes out of bounds on the near side.
So, a little fan interaction there. Gotta keep your head on a swivel. In for Mo Valley. That's number 23. That's Megan Claxton. So 1:40 to play. 8-point lead for Mo Valley. She gives it to Wood. Wood into the middle, but gets it back. Beautiful slash through the lane, can't get it to fall.
Wood tried to get her own rebound, and Missouri Valley did a nice job of keeping it away from Lewis and Clark.
Oh, that's going to be a travel. So, again, just a little antsy with the ball there.
Yeah, it's been a little bit since Missouri Valley has scored, so every time they've been getting up there, they've been getting a little antsy once they see that open bucket, and they've traveled a couple times.
Rigsby trying to get the play reversed. She clears out, and that's underneath. Back to Rigsby. She's going to take the three. That one looked good, but just a little short. And Wood with another great rebound. Weathersby for three. Way too long. Dampler. Nice little turnaround.
Nice little hook pass by Dampler. She didn't give up on the play and got 2 more points for Lewis and Clark.
Trap. Lewis and Clark. And Rigsby settles it down. And that's going to make it 33-29 now. And Mo Valley had no choice but to take a timeout there.
Yeah, they really just needed to take a timeout because they've been making too many turnovers. And with 33.5 seconds to go, Lewis and Clark's really battled back, and it's only a 33-29 point deficit here for the Trailblazers.
Yeah, 4 points. I mean, we talked about it, 2 minutes ago, that if they can just keep their heads and, tighten down and play some good defense. And the defense right now is what's really making this game close.
Yeah, at one point, with about 3.5 minutes to go, they were down by 14. And Lewis and Clark has not given up in this game. It's their home opener. They want to win. So they've really buckled down and battled back. So they've done a good job in the closing minutes of this first period.
Again, I mean, you can see in the huddle, Jerron Young really fired up, wants his players to come out and play with some heart, and they definitely have these last 2.5 minutes. And it shows in the scoreboard now. So 33-29, 33.5 seconds to play in this one. And Mo Valley has it underneath their own basket. Full court trap. Press broken by Mo Valley. And that's Sanders. Sanders in the middle for Claxton. Claxton no good. Gets her own rebound up, and she's going to draw the foul.
Yeah, Claxton, a good job to get that rebound. She was definitely overmatched with the height of the Trailblazers, out jumping Withersby and number 15, Dampler.
So she's going to have a chance for two. First one rattles in. So 34-29, 20 seconds to play in this first half. Second one no good. Weathersby with the rebound. Wood brings the ball down. 12 seconds. Pulls the ball out. Gonna play for a last shot here. She gives it to Rigsby. Shot long. Withersby with a rebound. Can't get it to go at the buzzer.
A couple of decent-looking shots there at the end for the Trailblazers. Just couldn't get him to fall. And that'll be it for the first half.
Your halftime score, Mo Valley Vikings JV 34, your Trailblazers 29.
Welcome to the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to check in with the Exercise Science Program and Shane Callahan.
Have you ever thought to yourself, I just don't have enough time to exercise? Well, here's a few ideas to get you more active from the comfort of your own home while enjoying some of your favorite TV shows. Your typical TV show has 4, 5, 6, even 7 2-minute breaks, which allows for 15, 20 minutes worth of activity. And the activity doesn't have to be very bold or very difficult, but just not wasting that time sitting idly can make all the difference in your health. Movements that use body weight, such as push-ups, sit-ups, dips, or wall squats, or even if you have a bottle of water and you want to do arm curls or a lateral raise, these are ways to better fitness. With that in mind, enjoy your show and become more fit.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
It's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
Welcome back to the George C. Terry RiverBender Arena here. That's our first women's home game for the Lady Trailblazers. Right now, the Lady Trailblazers are down 34-29, and I'm joined with exercise science coordinator and the assistant professor, Shane Callahan. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you, Tim?
Good. Tell people if they don't know what exercise science is, what your program's about, what if I was going into your program, what I would learn.
Exercise science is anybody that's wanting to work primarily with individuals that are not necessarily on the post side of injury or sickness or illness. It's working with people to increase either performance or just health and wellness, maybe drop a few pounds, work in a fitness setting or corporate wellness directing positions. It's really a booming field right now, and there's lots of opportunities. So it's biology rich, which a lot of students don't like to hear up front, but you know, if you're going to do physiology and if you're going to help people, you have to understand how the body works. So,
but it's not the biology that I took in high school, though.
No, I mean, you do take fundamentals of biology, and you might take human bio and A&P 1, but you take exercise physiology, you take biomechanics with me, and that's really specific to how the body works and how calories are burned and energy systems and nutrients and nutrition and supplements and all that vast array of stuff.
If I'm interested, do I just go on the Lewis and Clark website, or what's the easiest way to do that?
Yeah, if you go to lc.edu and then you click into programs, exercise science is obviously one of the options, and it gives that complete curriculum, which is about 60 hours. Also, you can contact me, obviously, 468-4182, or my email, which is scallalha@lc.edu. That's a mouthful.
That is a mouthful. All right, so what does it? So I go through your program. I spend the 60 hours. If you were advising me, what would you tell me it takes to be a personal trainer?
The program was originally designed for 2 years to stand alone. So people that wanted to get out into the industry right away, they would come in with the exercise science degree, earn that, and then I would encourage them to take a national certification. So there's hundreds of them at this point. Some of them are, you pay the money, you take, a very easy test, and you're a certified personal trainer. We push them towards American College of Sports Medicine or the National Strength Conditioning Association. I really work on pushing students further on into school, and we have a couple of, we have 1 2+2, which is you take the first 2 years with me, and then you go to Missouri Baptist. They brought their professors here on our campus, so it saves you money. You don't have to drive over there, but you plug right into the system. And then I'm finalizing a 2+2 agreement with SIUE as we speak. It should be ready to go in the fall, but they're going to accept all of my classes in the program. The only difference is you'd have to take A&P 2, you'd have to take Math 130, 131, and Chem 120. But everything else transfers in. You go in as junior level status, and they will have that ACSM accreditation probably within a few years, which is a huge ordeal. There's only a handful of schools in the nation that actually have that accreditation.
So the one nice thing about the 2+2 program is you get to spend 2 years at a community college, which the tuition is less expensive than for what your degree would be. But at the end of that second 2 years, in other words, after the end of the 4 years, what degree would they end up with, and how important is that?
Well, they would plug into exercise science. It's been the change. It used to be kinesiology, which is a big scary word for everybody. But the national standards have kind of come through. We had kind of a few hiccups with MOBAP about renaming the program. As you know, in academia, there's a lot going on with naming and all this stuff. So when they transfer over, their actual bachelor's degree would be exercise science as their associate's degree, which is it's a really nice fit.
Yeah. So we're watching the first women's home game. We have a brand new coach this year. If you were, let's say that you were the strength and conditioning coach for a 2-year program like this, what would you do with players coming in? A lot of these are fresh out of high school, and some of them, this is their second year. How would you train and condition a college athlete?
It depends on the sport. There's a principle in exercise science that's the SAID principle, which is specific adaptations to implied demands. So I know, another big mouthful, right? And you think I'm a PE teacher.
Yeah.
That's great. Based on the energy system that obviously basketball is working in, which is primarily anaerobic, so gym stuff, explosive energy with some sustained heart rate. So we would kind of train them similar to boxing. So there's sustained heart rate and power output. So we would do a few days of plyometrics. We would do...
What is plyometrics?
Plyometrics are when you see people doing the hopping, leaping, bounding, jumping off of the taller boxes to the short boxes. It's an elastic energy, so you stretch the muscle and then you snap it back, but it's great for explosive power. So we would do, depending on the season, preseason, postseason, there's different training regimens. We would primarily focus on anaerobic energy in these type of bursts, because these athletes go down the court in 5-6 seconds, and then you might rest 1 second, you might shoot free throws. So you're always on this super high power output, and your heart's always sustained. So we would want to put heart rate monitors on them and make sure that their physiology is mimicking what's going on the court.
All right, so take that, the big words that I can't pronounce nor remember, and for the college athlete, and take that to someone who is maybe, it's beginning the end of the year, people are making their New Year's resolutions, which are always fun to watch.
Oh, yeah.
How would you take that person who, let's say, has a few pounds to lose or more than a few pounds to lose? How would you take them and train them from the couch, maybe a couch to 5K, which is very popular, or just a couch to a healthier lifestyle?
It would depend, what their goals are. Do they want to lose a few inches? Do they want to run a 5K? Are they wanting to get bigger, more muscular? Sky's the limit with this, and as long as myself or the student understands the energy system or the trainer, it's pretty easy. If it's a bigger issue with the psychology of it, which is one of our courses, exercise psych, but you have to have some applied kind of direction here. So students need to understand, or the client needs to understand, how many calories should I burn a week? Either lowering my consumption of food or burning off in calories, which is about 500 a day. you did that 7 days a week, it's about a pound weight loss.
Okay.
So, we educate the clients on basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn just doing nothing. If we increase your muscle tissue, your basal metabolic rate's going to rise. If we put you on cardio, you should metabolize fat. But at the end of the cardio, your BMR falls back down. So, a lot of men are good about lifting weights. We're horrible about cardio, hence heart attacks and heart disease. But women are opposite. They're great about the cardio, but they don't want to lift weights. And there's a big myth that you'll get bigger, like a guy if you lift weights, which is it's just clearly not there. There's not enough testosterone for a woman to look like you or I. So
I hope no woman looks like me. All right, so you talked about lowering your consumption and doing weights. If you had your choice, if you had to say, you know what, you have one choice here, would you do A or B? Would you rather someone lower their consumption, lower their caloric intake, or would you rather have them work out?
Hands down, have them work out.
Okay, really?
I mean, you can lower calories to lose weight, but do you get the benefits of cardiovascular fitness or lower risk for osteoporosis or cancer risk? And there's just such an exaggerated positive benefit to the lifting weights or the activity versus just monitoring your diet, which is always a smart thing to do. But if you use those two in conjunction, which makes it a little easier, if you burn 250 calories and you worked out for 250 calories and then cut out one regular soda a day, that would be the 500 calories. So if you make this stuff manageable, it's very easy to do, but people are just, you see these commercials and they promise you the world in 6 weeks, and it just doesn't work that way.
Just by taking a pill.
Yeah, I know. I wish it were that easy, right?
All right, we're going to come back here in a second. The game is 29-34. The Lady Trailblazers are down. Tell people again how they can get a hold of you if they're interested in joining the exercise science program.
If they go to lc.edu and they click on courses and programs, they can look at the curriculum or just give me a call. 468-4182 is usually the best way.
Okay, 468-4182. 4182. All right, we'll be back right after this.
Hello and welcome to the Lewis and Clark Minute. Today we're going to check out the radio broadcasting program in WLCA with Mike Lemons.
Have you ever listened to your favorite radio station or your favorite disc jockey and say, I could do that? Or maybe you're the type of person who says, I could never do something like that. Well, with the help of first-year mass comm student John, we're going to show you just how easy it is. Each voice intro starts with talking about the band that just played, and we add a station identifier. Next, you want to offer some information that may be of interest to your audience. And finally, tell the listeners what the next song is, who sings it, followed by another station identifier. John will do one live now.
Solar Sun pickup substitution on WLCA. The Big Pink released their debut album, which is called A Brief History of Love. The single is off that album. It's The Big Pink with Dominoes. It's on College Radio's Best 89.9.
This has been your Lewis and Clark Minute.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institution.
Back to the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena halftime here. Women's Trailblazers down by 5 at the half, and a good one so far.
It has been a good one. It's been a hard-fought game on both sides, and it being the home opener here for Lewis and Clark Trailblazers, they're not giving up yet. At one point, they did trail by 14 points, and they've cut it down to 34-29, so it's still anybody's game.
Leading scorer for the Trailblazers, Ramnesha Wood, 8 points for her. And again, I had a lot of chances underneath, missed a few easy shots early, but came back, got a few good offensive rebounds, and put her own misses sometimes back in.
Yeah, the Trailblazers have really looked to Ramnesha Wood to step up using her leadership skills. She's a second-year player, and she's really helped them stay in this game.
Definitely. And again, you said they were down early, down double digits early, crawled back. Head coach Deron Young and a few good timeout calls, got his troops in order, and they're now executing a pretty good half-court game plan.
Yeah, they really should be proud of the way they finished that first half, and I know they probably had a pretty good halftime pep talk, and they should be ready to come out of the gates firing on all cylinders.
Definitely. Again, both teams attacking in the half court, but a good full court pressure by the Trailblazers caused some key turnovers in those last 2.5 minutes to get this one back to single digits.
Yeah, the Trailblazers defense really stepped it up, and Missouri Valley's sloppy passing, the Blazers were able to pick up that and really take advantage and get points when they turned it over.
And we're just about ready to get this one back to action as the Trailblazers trail this one 34-29 from the Missouri Valley Vikings. And let's take it back down to the court for second half action. Both teams retake the floor.
Trailblazers down 34-29 here as we're about to just get the second half underway.
And the 5 on the floor for Lewis and Clark is number 22, Monique Rigsby. Number 24, that's Jerica Brooks. Number 5, Takiyah Weathersby. Number 12, Ramnesha Wood. Rigsby over to Wood. Wood looks at the basket and into the corner. That's Brooks. That's a 3. Good, Ramnesha Wood. She's in double digits now.
Yeah, that was she was wide open for that 3, and she hit that with ease, nothing but net, and that's a good way for the Blazers to start this one off, now down by 2.
And cut down the baseline. That's Jasmine Kelly. She draws the foul. And that one's going to be called on Dampler.
Dampler was smiling after that. I don't know if she agreed with that call or not.
But her second first team foul of the half. First shot up. And that one's good. That's her 5th point of the game. Jasmine Kelly. Goes through her motion. Up, and second one no good. Rebound Dampler. Gets the ball down. Weathersby under the basket. That's good. Her 4th point of the game. And Mo Valley's offense back to it. Snyder into the corner. That was Embry. She got fouled. Foul was on number 24, Jerica Brooks, her second.
Yeah, both teams coming out hungry as each team has scored in all their possessions so far.
Shot by Snyder. That one rolls in.
And the trend continues.
That's her 8th point of the game. Pass intercepted.
Yeah, a little sloppy on Rigsby with that pass, but turned right back over, and they'll say it's a Trailblazer ball as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah. Looked like Wood kept that one in. But Mo Valley gets the ball back. Snyder covered by Brooks. Brooks playing good perimeter D. Down baseline. Shot airballed. That one's by Embry. She's made a 3 earlier today. Wood goes coast to coast. They're going to call her for a charge. And Offensive foul, taking a good possession away from the Trailblazers.
Yeah, that was the first time any teams had a charge on the evening, so decent chance there for the Trailblazers, giving up on the charge.
Trap by Lewis and Clark. Ball tried to bounce off Weatherby, but no good to Rigsby. She stops and pops. No good around and out. Rebound by Embry. She'll bring the ball down. She's going to cut about 5 feet. That ball shot by Snyder, no good. Got bumped after, but no call. Pass underneath, and she just lets it go. Bad pass by Brooks, but Dampler had a chance to stop that from going out of bounds.
Yeah, Dampler gave up on that ball way too early and had a chance to make a play on that ball, and she didn't, and now it's a turnover on the Trailblazers.
Full court man-to-man now by the Trailblazers. That ball goes out of bounds. Good play by Brooks. Trailblazers ease off now into the half court. And Snyder brings it down. Almost a 3-2 zone lined up for Lewis and Clark. But ball inside. That's Sanders. Sanders tries to kick it back out. Ball gets away, stays with Mo Valley. 7 on the shot clock. Ball tipped.
Yeah, that was good defense by Jessica Brooks, and they'll do it again.
So Brooks still on the trigger. Ball thrown away. Wood's got that one. Up, and the easy transition bucket.
Yeah, Wood is really having a nice game here as she's been getting some more points here early in the second half.
That's 15 for her.
Yeah, she cleaned up the wild pass there and was able to make a couple more points out of it.
And a broken play turns into 2 easy points for Brooke Sanders. That's her 6th point of the game. Rigsby over 3 ball, up and good. That's Jerica Brooks' first points of the game.
And that's the first time that it's been tied since it was 13-13.
So 39 all, just under 17 to play. And more full court pressure from the Trailblazers.
Yeah, Trailblazers really, since about 2.5 minutes left in the first half, have looked like a completely different team on the defensive side and offensive side. They've been able to take advantage of all the turnovers, and once again there, as
Rigsby up and good. That's her first 2 of the game. So some confusion for Mo Valley with this. And another bad pass. Oh, that's going to be a foul.
Yeah, that'll be a foul. And as Lewis and Clark took the lead, you can hear the crowd getting a lot louder, getting into this game, and maybe even giving another advantage here to Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, pretty good turnout for this one at the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena. Thank you for joining us on LCTV, RiverBender.com, and College Radio's Best 89.9. As that's going to be a timeout. That's a full timeout. We'll take one, too. Thank you for joining us on the Trailblazer Network.
College is hard. Damn, those books are heavy.
My sport is football, but my passion is education. So every year, I take promising high schoolers on a college tour to show them that higher education means a brighter future. My name is Nnamdi Asamoah. I don't just wear the shirt, I live it.
Find out how you can live united for education. Give, advocate, volunteer. Go to liveunited.org.
Do you wear this?
And we're back at the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena. Trailblazers lead this one now, 41-39. Just over 16 and a half to play. And defense has really turned it on here.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark's defense has really stepped up and really taking advantage of all the turnovers and sloppy passes here from Mo Valley. And now they are looking at the scoreboard, and they all of a sudden have a 2-point lead when they'd been trailing for most of that first half.
Definitely, and it's gotta feel good. They've had a lot of good shots go by the wayside, a lot of good possessions lost by some careless mistakes. And now you look up, you've got yourself a lead. A lot of time left on the clock, though. You've got to keep pushing.
Yeah, they just got to keep being consistent, playing the strong defense that they've had, and taking advantage of the missed opportunities from Missouri Valley.
Wood with the ball inside, and that one gets knocked away. Mo Valley comes up with it. That's Sanders with the ball. She picks up her dribble and gives it over to Kelly. Kelly, baseline to Embry. Embry can't get it up. And that's Chandler with it back to Embry. She finally gets it in. Tie game again, 16 minutes to play.
Weathersby had a chance for the rebound and couldn't come up with it.
Wood crashes through the middle, gives it up to Dampler. Dampler can't put it through. Wood gets the ball back. Into Weathersby. She'll take it into the lane. Scoop shot no good. Ball's going to stay with Lewis and Clark. Again, Lewis and Clark getting a lot of balls into the paint, but just can't. Again, just those little spouts of.
I'm not sure what their exact percentage is, but it's not much more than 50%, and it really needs to be higher when they get it that close to the rim.
Ball in. Rigsby to Wood. Wood gets it in. And shot up and good. That's Della Brown back in the game, her first 2 points. Mo Valley ball. That's Megan Claxton with the ball, covered by Rigsby. Ball broken up by Wood, stays with Mo Valley. Oh, bad foul.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hack there on Brown.
Yeah, I wanted to go for the flashy block when she could have just went straight up and blocked it anyway. So that's Sanders going to the line for 2. Shot up and good. Again, first home game, a lot of emotion. It's trying to get it all round up into a good game. We've got a good one here, 1-point game. And that ties it. 43-all, 15-12 to play. Wood with the ball. She's going to go towards the middle. Breaks through a couple of defenders, but shot ends up short.
Yeah, she didn't really have a whole lot on the shot and couldn't get through the defense.
As Mo Valley up and no good for Chandler. She loses the ball, but Dampler can't keep it in bounds. Now, Kayla Farmer-Dampler, 5'11", sophomore out of Hyde Park Academy. Ball thrown in. That's Sanders. No good. Rebound Brooks. She'll take it down herself. Little too tall for Dampler, and that's going to go back to Mo Valley.
Brooks a little too much under that ball, too much air, and another turnover for Lewis and Clark. So now Mo Valley trying to take the lead back.
14:35 to play in the second half. Ball almost saved.
Della Brown had a steal attempt there and a good effort, but just couldn't control the ball.
So it's going to stay with Mo Valley. 14.5 to play, tie game. Gets the ball in. That's Claxton. She's going to stop and pop, no good. And ball's going to go to Lewis and Clark. Knocked out by Claxton. Rigsby brings the ball down. Passes it to Wood. Setting up. And she's going to dribble into the lane. Tries to get it to Dampler. Can't get it. Mo Valley ball.
She really tried to thread the needle on that pass, and Mo Valley was ready for it.
Sanders to Marquardt, her first action tonight. That's number 24, Ashley Marquardt. She's going to take the ball in. Passes it top of the key to Claxton. Covered by Brown. Brown to Sanders. Sanders draws the foul. She'll shoot. 13:55 to play. Sanders will shoot 2. She's got 6 points.
Yeah, she's been pretty good from the line so far tonight.
Shot no good.
And as I say that, she misses it. Trying to give her team the lead. Since the second half, it's gone back and forth.
Second shot up. It's too strong, no good. Wood with the rebound. She's going to throw it all the way down. Beautiful catch on the Trailblazer sideline there.
Yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't a player that made the catch.
Yeah. So that one goes out. Again, maybe poor pass choice and just try to set up the offense.
That's the Trailblazers just trying to rush it a little too much, and they just need to take their time and keep doing what they were doing early on here in the second half.
So that one gets tied up. Dampler took a bit of a shot there. She's slow to get up. So in for the Trailblazers, that's the number 5, Takiyah Weathersby. She's going to come in for Dampler. Dampler made a great play there, but took a shot to the body, and she'll take a breather. Mo Valley ball. That's Jasmine Kelly. She can't do anything with it. And they're going to call a jump ball. And that's going to be Lewis and Clark ball. So Rigsby will bring it down.
Yeah, a good call there as the Mo Valley player jumped up and just didn't shoot the ball. Yeah. So a good chance here for the Trailblazers to retake the lead.
Under 13.5 to play in the second half now. Wood with a 3. That one's too strong. Weathersby brings it down. She's going to draw the foul and shoot 2.
A good job by Weathersby to force Missouri Valley to have to foul there.
Weathersby has 4 points today. 13-14 left in this one. Weathersby's first shot. That one's good. Again, free throws huge. A tight game like this.
Yeah, especially as this game moves forward and it gets later and later, you got to hit those free throws because you want to get every point that you possibly can.
Second one rims in. So 45-43, 13-14 in this one. Into the game for Mo Valley. That's number 32. That's Hannah Wood. Shot. She traveled.
Yeah, that was a pretty easy call. She did kind of a skip step and turnover for Missouri Valley.
Sanders looking to get into double figures, cutting on that one. Now Lewis and Clark. And Rigsby slashes through the lane for 2.
Yeah, really nice drive there by Rigsby, and she finished it herself with the layup. And turnover there, and Weathersby is going to put it in as Missouri Valley turns up the ball on their own side real quick. Weathersby was there. And now all of a sudden it's 49-43.
Weathersby 6 points tonight, but Mo Valley gets the ball into the offensive zone. And a 3-ball up for Claxton rims out. Shot up again, no good. That one was from Hannah Wood. Lewis and Clark's ball now. Rigsby looking to go coast to coast. She gets fouled. She'll shoot 2.
Another good possession here for the Trailblazers. They got it after a sloppy attempt by Chandler to keep the ball in play, and it was just right there for Rigsby to have another chance here for Lewis and Clark, and she was able to pick up the foul, and here's another chance for 2 more points.
Good job to draw the foul, but it looked like she had a couple other options that she could have taken for a pass across the lane, but can't fault points.
No, you can't.
Her first one's up and good. Her 5th point of the night.
Rigsby now trying to cut it to an 8-point lead if she can make her second attempt.
And it's up and bounces out. So 50-43, 12-12 to play in this one. And that one's going to be a foul. And that one's going to go on Ramnesha Wood. That's her second. This ball goes on the far sideline. That one's thrown in. Wood avoids the 3rd foul. Shot by Snyder, no good. As Weathersby draws a foul.
Yeah, Weathersby held on to that ball just long enough to pick up the foul, so that was the 4th foul on Missouri Valley. Lewis and Clark has 6.
So in for Mo Valley's number 35, Ashley Schuld. Haven't seen her in a while. She did start this game. So Rigsby brings the ball down. Under 12 minutes to play. Lewis and Clark leads this one 50-43. Shot up, in and out. Unfortunate for Shanoli Smith, who's back in the game.
That's about as close as you can get to draining a three and then it coming right back out.
Schneider pump fake. Over to Wood. Wood called for the forearm shiver.
Yeah, she gave Rigsby a little too hard of a shove to try and get separation, and the referee saw it. It was right in front of him, so an easy call.
There's a fine line on that forearm call because you can give a little bit, but that one was obviously too much. So Smith over to Wood. Wood will drive baseline into Weathersby. Ill-conceived shot, but gets the foul.
Yeah, it was a nice pass, though, by Wood to get it over the defender, and decent chance, and Weathersby was able to pick up the foul.
So Weathersby will shoot two. First one up. And nothing but net, 51-43 now. She's got a chance to push it to 9. And she does, 52-43. And that is her 7th point of the game. Loose ball recovered by Mo Valley. Swatted away.
That was number 3, Della Brown, with a huge block.
As Smith slows it down. Gives it to Rigsby at the top of the key. Back to Wood. Opposite side. 3 ball. Too much. And no foul called as Rigsby tried to throw one up in desperation.
Yeah, Weathersby tried to pick up the foul there, and the referees didn't see anything, so turnover there on Lewis and Clark.
So Mo Valley trying to get something started on the offensive side. Good defense by Della Brown. Saw that one coming the whole way. Gives it to Rigsby. Rigsby can't get the free throw or layup to go. Gets it back, and she's going to draw the foul.
That was a great job just to get the ball by Della Brown initially, and Weathersby was the one that picked it up after.
I almost called it before she had it. Yeah. I saw her jump for it. For some reason, I knew she had it.
Yeah.
So Rigsby's going to go to the line to shoot 2. Shots up, and that one's good.
Rigsby good from the line tonight. I believe she's only missed 1.
That's her 6th point of the night. Going for 7. She'll have it.
2 for 2 on those free throw attempts.
So 54-43, 10:35 to play in this one. Mo Valley brings the ball down, and a little too much. That was Ashley Schuld. Ball thrown all the way down to Wood to Smith for 3. Front rim, no good. Wood, great position. Had position on the ball. Weathersby comes in and tips it out of bounds.
Yeah, Lewis and Clark's really looked good here in the last 5 or 6 minutes or so. They've really been able to take and extend their lead. Now it's 54-43, and this is the best situation they've had all game long.
Referee timeout there, Gavin. Looks like maybe a nosebleed for Mo Valley. Hannah Wood, she'll step out. So in now, Dampler back in the game. She'll come in for Della Brown. Mo Valley trying to get something to get past this press. Breaks it. That's Ashley Marquardt with the ball. She's back in the game. In for the first time, Tara Freeman. She looks backdoor, intercepted.
That was Smith on the interception.
As Shanoli Smith tries to drive through the lane, but she's going to get called for the travel. Just pressing a little too hard on that one.
Yeah, with 9:57 here to go, Lewis and Clark really has the momentum, trying to get a win in their home opener. That would be huge for them, and that would cut their record to 1-2 on the season. So they're in a good position with just under 10 minutes to go.
Alicia Snyder trapped by, beautiful play by Weathersby, trying to get up after the dive. But numbers from O'Valley. Again, one of those shots, no, don't take it, but a 3 drops for Ashley Marquardt.
Yeah, that was about halfway to the basket, and I didn't even think that had a chance.
Her first points of the game, that was a 3. 54-46, 9:20 to play in this one. Shot turns into a great pass, and Weathersby puts it in an easy one.
Yeah, good job by Weathersby to pick up the errant shot.
Her 9th point of the game. And then Smith is going to pick up the foul. Again, when you apply this much full court pressure, fouls like that are going to happen. So just got to get into a little bit better defensive position there.
Yeah, and now both teams are into the bonus, as that's the 7th foul here against Lewis and Clark. O'Valley already has 7.
So that's the 2nd foul on Shanoli Smith out of Crane High School in Chicago. So this will be Ashley Marquardt at the line. Her first chance at the line. Shot up too hard, but drifts in.
Yeah, good bounce.
9:08 to play in this one. Marquardt will get a second shot.
Yeah, Mo Valley's not out of this game yet by any means. Still plenty of time for them to get back in it. So Lewis and Clark really just needs to keep up their defense that they've been playing all of the second half.
Second shot rattles and cuts it to an 8-point Trailblazer lead. So Rigsby swings the play around inside. Weathersby, no good. The feed from Dampler. Into the game for the first time tonight, Samia Shinald. As Smith, not quite sure what happened on that layup there. Got a little too fancy there.
Yeah.
Beautiful, but comes back and makes a good play on the defensive side. But you can tell she's a little exasperated out there. A little unhappy with herself.
Yeah, she knows she should have had that basket, and that would have been putting up Lewis and Clark by 10 again. They didn't get it, and Mo Valley here has a chance to keep climbing back into this game.
And back into the game for Lewis and Clark. That's number 32, Kylie Sneed, in for Smith.
Rigsby with some good defense.
She'll bring the ball down. She's going to try to cut through the lane, draws the foul. Shot no good. So they're going to call that on the floor, so she's going to shoot 1 and 1. That's the second foul on Ashley Marquardt from Mo Valley. Rigsby with another chance at the line. First one is good. Give her another one.
Yeah, that one takes a Lewis and Clark bounce.
Pushes the lead to 9, 8:21 to play.
And she's trying to hit her 4th free throw in a row.
And makes both. So 11 points for her.
Yeah, that cuts the lead back up to 10 here for Lewis and Clark. Nice interception there by Dampler.
Dampler. Rigsby draws another foul. This time she'll shoot 2.
Yeah, I think Missouri Valley is really fouling the wrong player, because Rigsby has been excellent at the line tonight.
Yeah, she's found her touch after missing her first free throw of the night. So 8:08 to play. Pushes the lead to 11, 59-48. Her second shot. Up and good.
Now a 12-point lead.
13 for Rigsby. Intercepted again, Rigsby with it. And that one goes down. 17 for Rigsby. No, 15, excuse me.
Yeah, Rigsby is really stepping up here in the second half, and really one of the main reasons why the Lewis and Clark team has as big of a lead as they do.
Into the game for Mo Valley, her first shot attempt. Chelsea Wilson draws the foul.
Yeah, because if you look at the first half, Rigsby was taking these same shots, and it just wasn't falling, and that's the difference. Here in the second half, she's been knocking her balls into the net.
If you ask any coach their advice for a shooter, just keep shooting.
Yep.
Sooner or later, it's going to go down. So Wilson's shot, first one no good. But foul trouble now for Dampler. That's her third. So she's going to have to be careful. 7:47 to play. Shot up. Second one's good. 62-49. Lewis and Clark leads this one. 7:45 to play. A lot of time to work with. Rigsby at the helm. Over to Chenauld. Inside for Weathersby. Back out. Dampler for three, no good. Rebound Weathersby. Put back, no good. Chenauld. Shot won't count. She'll draw the 1-and-1. And that call is going to go on number 24. That's Ashley Marquardt's third.
Yeah, the Trailblazers really doing a good job here in the second half, too, of getting that offensive rebound. And they have been able to pick up the foul or make the bucket here in the second half.
Schnall's first shot, no good. In for Lewis and Clark for the first time, number 25, Capria Grag. Samia's second shot.
It's not too often you see someone playing with glasses on like that. I hope they don't fly off.
Yeah. So ball back in for Mo Valley, trying to break through the full court pressure, and they do. Shot tipped. That one from Tara Freeman back on the floor. Weathersby running the floor. She's going to draw the foul.
That was an easy ball for Weathersby to pick up on the rebound, and she just took it herself down the court and was able to pick up the foul.
When you can get your, forwards and center running the floor, you're going to be pretty successful.
Yeah, they're hard to stop, and the Trailblazers have all the momentum now, as it's a 64-49 lead, and Mo Valley is just starting to look really tired on the court. They've got a bunch of their subs in, and they just don't look like the same team that they were in the first half when they were playing with the lead.
Weathersby makes both. 9 for Weathersby, and makes another beautiful play. She's going to get called for the charge that time. And again, tried the same recipe, but good defensive position from Snyder.
Yeah.
And that's going to be the fourth on Weathersby.
Fourth on Weathersby, so she's getting in trouble. She's going to come off. Number 10 coming in is Paris Bradley.
Will take her place. Mo Valley bringing the ball back in. Snyder trying to break it with the dribble, no luck. Bullet pass down to Embry.
Yeah, somehow Embry was able to get behind the defense. Had a good chance there and picked up the foul.
Another Lewis and Clark substitution coming in. Couple people coming in. Embry's chance at the line. First one, front rim, no good. In for the Trailblazers, number 33, that's Della Brown. And number 12, Ramnesha Wood's back in the game. Embry second shot. Got to call a lane violation, so shot won't count. 65-49, under 7 minutes to play now, as Wood brings the ball down. Wood stops the dribble, gives it over. Perimeter shot, no good.
That was Paris on the 3 ball.
And Wood gets the rebound, brings it back out. Again, cross court. Broken up by Mo Valley. But Bradley will keep it and throws the ball up, no good. But way to be there, Della Brown.
Yeah, Della Brown did a good job following up her teammate's shot, and she got the loose ball and got points for the Trailblazers.
Her 4th point of the game. Easy up and good for Chelsea Wilson, her first points. Ramnesha brings the ball down. Gives it to Grog. Wood back with it. Paris, shot no good. Rebound Mo Valley. That's Tara Freeman. Brings the ball down. Over to Snyder. 3 ball. Front rim no good. Ball's going to stay Lewis and Clark.
Yeah, Wood didn't like the pressure, so she just figured rather than going for the pass, just knock it off the Mo Valley player, and smart play. Trailblazers keep the ball. And time is now a factor here for Missouri Valley, as it's almost 5.5 minutes left to play, and they're trailing by 16 points.
And head coach Jerron Young's going to take a timeout. And he was not happy with something. But full timeout. We'll take one too. This is the Trailblazer Network. We'll stay right here. 67-51 in this one, 5:34 to play. And Coach Young looked very upset calling that timeout. Not quite sure what the issue was. But, again, trying to just make those little adjustments. 16-point lead, 5:34 to play.
Yeah, it's starting looking like it's going to be a happy night here at home for the Lewis and Clark Trailblazers. They got a 16-point lead. It's still not enough time to say it's over, but definitely their odds are looking pretty good. They just need to keep up their defensive side and keep putting points on the board.
If the defense keeps playing like it has been the last 10 minutes, things are looking up for the Trailblazers. So, again, thank you for joining us on LCTV, RiverBender.com, and College Radio's Best 89.9. As Wood has the ball. And pass tipped. Snyder trying to bring it down. And they're going to call it good and give her one. But didn't see a lot of contact there.
Yeah, that was good anticipation on Snyder just to pick off that pass, and she was able to get down court and make a play, and she got the call.
Schnall's first foul. In for Lewis and Clark, that's number 34, Tabitha Carter. Her first minutes of the game. Schneider shot up and good 3-point play. 67-54, 5:20 to play. Ball whipped around the perimeter.
Paris Bradley trying to move in, and she picks up a foul.
So that's going to be on Mo Valley number 10, Marcy Embry. First shot for Bradley up and good. So 68-54, 5:13 to play. Second one rims out, so can only get the one. Uncharacteristic foul there. Kind of rushed after the ball.
Yeah. So here's another chance for the Missouri Valley to get a couple points back.
Again, just giving away free points. Now both teams in the double bonus. First shot up, no good. And Snyder's played a good game. She's got...
Yeah, Snyder, she really carried the team for Mo Valley in that first half.
Yeah, she's got 10 points. 11, excuse me. 5:09 to play, 68-55. Your score, Lewis and Clark holding on to the lead in this one. Only 5 minutes to play. Wood with the ball. Now Bradley. Bradley back to Wood. Wood travels baseline. She's going to draw the foul. She'll shoot two.
Yeah, that was number 33, Jasmine Kelly, picking up the foul.
That's her 4th. She's got to be careful. Wood's got a chance to push the lead. First shot up. Rim and in, so 69-55 now. Can push this to 15 with this shot. Back in for Lewis and Clark, it's number 32, Kylie Sneed.
Yeah, and if they make this basket, they'll hit the 70 mark, and as you said in the pregame, if they scored 70 to 75 points, they'd be looking pretty good here at home tonight. And they just hit 70, and they're looking pretty good here at home tonight.
Gotta love when predictions come true. That's probably the only time this will happen this year. So, again, in the middle for Kelly. She can't put anything up. So, ball goes back to Lewis and Clark. But bad pass.
Yeah, that was
Snyder
just
picks it off, but can't do anything with it.
Just sloppy there.
Wood has the ball. Back to the top of the key. Stops, pops. Bad miss by Gregg. Capria Gregg, 5'7" freshman out of Springfield Southeast High School up in the capital city. 4:20 to play. 15-point lead for the Trailblazers. Little bullet bounce pass. Doesn't reach its mark. Bradley with the interception. And now trying to slow it down, take some of the time off the clock, and get some good quality shots.
Yeah, that's definitely where we're at in this game. It's just all about the clock now. They have enough points with the lead, and just take those seconds off the clock as much as you can.
And as soon as we start to say it, just a poor mental mistake, travel, gives Mo Valley the ball back. So Kelly dribbles through the middle, swatted at, but again, you're going to get called for that.
Yeah,
Carter's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, every referee is going to see the swat right there. She wound up and swung pretty hard, so you don't want to do that when you have this big of a lead, and you just want to keep the ball and run down that clock.
So Kelly will have a chance for two. First one no good. Again, 3:47 to play, 15-point lead, 70-55. The Trailblazers lead this one. Goes through the motion, second shot up. That one, net barely moves, 70-56 now. Her 6th point of the game. Wood with the ball. Now Bradley. Bradley throws it up, no good. Rebound Kelly. She gets it half court. Schneider for three. Short rim. That one goes out of bounds.
A little short on that three there. Missouri Valley is not giving up yet. They're not going to call it a game. They're still trying to get back into this.
I mean, 3:24 left. You don't need the three. That one was rushed a little bit. So Wood will bring it back down again. Wood to Bradley. Bradley, baseline. Shot no good for Sneed. Rebound. Shot good that time.
By Gregg.
Her first points of the game.
And that was another offensive rebound here for Lewis and Clark, and they've been getting offensive rebound after offensive rebound here in the second half.
So Snyder tied up that time by Sneed, and ball's going to stay with Mo Valley. 2:48 left in this one. Whole list of substitutions for Mo Valley about to come in.
Now it's time for the reserves.
Only one still left on the floor, 44, Chelsea Wilson. In number 34 for the first time, Jasmine Harris. Shot up, no good. That was Alicki Larrabee.
Also coming in is Renee Washington and Megan Yates.
Wood up and good. Bring the ball back down. Sneed can't hold on to it, but they're going to call it Lewis and Clark ball. 2:24 to play now. Some full court pressure being applied by Jasmine Harris as Wood tries to blow right by it. And she does. And she's going to take it herself. No good. Rebound by Carter. Put back, no good. 2:10 to play now. Stumble by number 31. That's Renee Washington. Her first touch of the game.
Not a good pass on Sneed there. Gives it right back to Missouri Valley with under 2 minutes left.
Don't have to do, no fast breaks. Don't need them. First shot of the night for Megan Yates. No good. And fast break points again.
Just as you said, they don't need them. Lewis and Clark's still going to try and get it. It worked out that time. They got a couple more points.
That pushes the lead to 20, 76-56. Mo Valley trying to get something in the half court. 3 ball. Nothing but net. That's Jasmine Harris. 1:22 to play now. Ball underneath for Mo Valley. So 76-61 the score now. Minute and 12 to play.
Yeah, Missouri Valley trying to make it respectable as they just got a basket.
Shot up for Carter, no good. Rebound Mo Valley. It's Renee Washington on the rebound. Perimeter shot, 3. Nothing there. And Wood again, cherry picker. Shot good. 78-61, 46 seconds to play now. Ball out back to the perimeter for Larrabee. Larrabee can't do anything with it. Sneed comes up with it. Thrown out on the fast break. 30 seconds to play.
30 seconds to play, and Lewis and Clark still not giving up anything on the defense. Wood had the steal, and then she was right back down the court, was the first one down there before the ball got knocked out of bounds. Nice shot there. Couldn't hit it from Gregg.
So goes back. And a poor foul by Sneed. Unnecessary. Just under 18 seconds to play. But again, both teams in the double bonus. So Harris will shoot 2.
Yeah. Lewis and Clark Trailblazers leading at 78-61. It's starting to look like it's going to be a fun night here at home on a Friday night, the home opener for the Trailblazers, and get their first victory on the young season.
Yeah, this will improve the Trailblazers' record to 1-2. And again, if you can get a fast start at home, you're going to still have a good season. Only 3 games in. So 13.6 left to play. 78-62.
Trailblazers just trying to run down the final seconds here on the clock.
As Wood breaks the timeline. And just going to pass the ball around. But Paris Bradley going to be called for the travel with 3 seconds to play. 2-1. Shot up, no good. So your final score, Lewis and Clark Lady Trailblazers 78, Missouri Valley Vikings JV 62. And we'll have your post game in just a minute. Thank you for joining us on the Trailblazer Network.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? If you never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny Holt. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison.
Oh, sweetheart. Can I give you a hand?
No thanks, Dad. I got it.
Okay. I'm gonna go fix the lamp in your room.
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent. There are thousands of children in foster care who will take you just as you are.
And we're back at the George C. Terry RiverBend Arena. The Lady Trailblazers take this one 78-62. It was a tale of two halves.
It really was. It's a good night here for the Trailblazers with their first victory on the season. They were a little slow out of the gates. They were down by 13 early in the first. And
let's go down to the sideline.
All right, Coach, congratulations on your first home win.
Thanks a lot.
Not too bad, 78-62.
Yes.
Who was your number one player tonight?
It was a team effort. We had a lot of girls play pretty good. Kayla, former Dampier, played good. Ramnesha Wood played good. Monique Rigsby, Takiyah Weathersby, they all played pretty good.
Going into the half, you guys were down. What did you tell the team in the locker room?
Well, we just had to turn our intensity up, and then we changed the defenses a little bit. We had to try to take a couple of players out of the game and make some adjustments.
What do you guys have next?
We have Southeastern Illinois Monday here at home. They're a Division I junior college. They're a pretty good team, and we're looking for a good contest.
Again, congratulations. Back up to you guys.
All
right, thank you, Tim. Again, a tale of two halves.
Yeah, it really was. And as you heard Coach say, they made the necessary adjustments. They switched up their defense because there were a couple holes in it in the first half, and they were able to utilize all the adjustments, and they were able to take the lead and hang on to it.
I mean, a lot of different people touched the ball. A lot of different players scored, but definitely off the top, Ramnesha Wood and Monique Rigsby, both offensive forces. When they got out in the transition game, they really shined.
They really did. Rigsby got a lot of fouls too, and she was able to pick up the easy free points as well.
So again, this one 78-62, your final, and we will be looking forward to seeing you next time. I'm John Newman.
I'm Sean Rayburn.
And this has been Lewis and Clark Women's Basketball on LCTV.
RiverBender.com's live coverage of today's game is brought to you by Tom Lane, State Farm, your good neighbor agent in the Riverbend. Macias Insurance, professional, independent insurance agents. First Mid-America Credit Union, exceeding members' expectations since 1934. Gerard Fisher, American Family Insurance. All of your protection under one roof. Morrissey Construction, completing projects ahead of schedule and under budget for 60 years. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care, offering friendly service and reliable repairs since 1974. Liberty Bank, committed to providing excellent customer service above all else.
Why should you bring your vehicle to Quick Lane at Roberts Motors? You never need an appointment, just drive on in. Quick Lane has the guaranteed lowest tire prices around. Plus, we perform a multi-point inspection of the critical items on your vehicle at no charge every time you visit. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, or any other make, Quick Lane can service it. We're even open on Saturdays. Stop by Quick Lane at Roberts Motors today. Come see why life is better in the Quick Lane.
Set, hit. Protection! Can anyone over there give me protection? Danny, hold it. Put me in, coach. I can offer protection. Set, hit. Not only can I protect the quarterback, I can protect your dreams. Call me, Gerard Fisher, 466-7062.
American Family Insurance.
I'll grab the birthday cake, you bring the gift, if you're sure she's ready.
She's 16, honey, and she's earned a set of keys.
She's studied and practiced, I know, but it's a big responsibility.
When you have a teen driver, it's good to know that Madison Mutual has the insurance coverage you need.
She's ready, and so are we. I talked to our Madison Mutual agent.
Call Barry Macias, your local independent insurance agent, at 467-2874.
The more life changes, the more you need Madison Mutual.
Red or black, silver or gold, new or used. At First Mid-America Credit Union, they know options are important to you. That's why they've made relationships with local dealerships where you'll receive all the extras with First Mid-America Credit Union's low rates and financing done on the spot. All you have to do is decide what you want. Your car, our loans, they're made for each other. www.1stmidamerica.org or call 618-258-3168 to speak to a representative.
In today's economy, everyone's looking for an encouraging sign. That's exactly what you'll find right here at my State Farm office in Bethalto. I'm Tom Lane, and for 86 years, State Farm agents like me have been helping you protect the things that matter most. That's why more people trust State Farm, and why we consider that a very good sign.
Call Tom Lane State Farm office in Bethalto at 377-8912 or go to tomlaneagency.net.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
If you want your car to look stunning and keep it running, then take your car to Andy's Auto Body and Complete Car Care Center. Andy's ASE certified mechanics perform oil changes, suspension repair, air conditioning repair and service, engine diagnostics, warranty maintenance, tires, brakes, and shocks, plus state-of-the-art Hawkeye alignment. Like Andy's on Facebook. Andy's Auto Body and Car Care Center with 2 locations in Alton and Maryville is your car's home away from home.
Do you, Kasasa? Do you have a free checking account that pays you cash? Cash like greenbacks, cash like, hi, I'm Johnny, cash like this. The massive interest you get just for putting your money into a free Kasasa account. Kasasa. A new word for a checking account that liberates you with no minimum balance and ATM refunds from sea to shining sea. Do you know where to get more cash? If you Kasasa, you do. Do you Kasasa?
Don't just bank. Kasasa, only available at America's finest community banking institution.